What's up everyone, my name is Marcus and today I'm going to be walking you through how to install a dual USB auxiliary outlet on my 2021 Yamaha MT-09. Let's get into it. Alright guys, here's the unit that I picked up. I bought mine off of eBay, but I believe you can get it from the official Yamaha store. It's just when I was ordering mine, it wasn't available, but it's your basic USB auxiliary port. It's got two USB outlets, an inline fuse, and most importantly the Yamaha plug-and-play adapter right here. So should be a pretty easy install. A couple things you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver for where it mounts to the bar, some Allen keys for taking off the front fascia, and then maybe a couple zip ties just for keeping the wiring clean inside. Alright, here we are back at my bike again. So to get to the USB plug and play, you're gonna have to go in behind this headlight assembly. So there's 4 bolts up here that you'll need to take off, and then there's one down underneath. It's kind of hard to see because it's all black, but it's right here, and it's just a little bit smaller bit than that, but just 6 bolts, and then this whole thing will be able to swing open. I'll jump back to that once I get those off. All right, we're taking out the last bolt here. Now that we got that off, the housing should stay in place. There's a little piece here that sticks in that holds it in place, but you just gotta wiggle it, pull it forward, and it should come loose, and then you can just let it hang down like that. There's a wire harness here that will hold it up, and then once you get in here, you'll see there's a couple different plugins. There's one here and over here. I believe one of these is for a hand warmer, which you can install from Yamaha, but the one we're looking for is right back here. So this guy, it's currently plugged into this top piece. I believe it's for just keeping water out, but all you're gonna have to do then, there's a little tab right on the top of that. You'll have to push in on that, and then this bottom part will come out, and that will be what you use for the plug and play. So I can't do it with just one hand, so I'll be back after I get that unplugged. All right, quick update. I want to save you guys all some time here. I took apart this assembly. It takes, for sure, it's going to take 2 hands to get installed here, but to get it installed, there's these nuts that go through and clamp this on your bar. They're difficult to get to, and they're going to be even more difficult if you have this whole assembly attached. So you can unscrew this ring that comes with this that holds this against this circular bracket here, undo that, and then that should make this assembly much easier. And I'm planning on having mine hang under, so it's gonna end up probably going on the bar, something like that. But again, that's a 2-handed job, so I'll come back to you once I get that installed. Whew, all right, we got it on there now. It's tightened on there. This bracket's a little bit difficult, especially when you're dealing with these small nuts. And there's nuts on the back side that thread into these screws, so you have to be able to get it from the top and the bottom at the same time. So I would suggest starting on this front side because it's a little bit harder to work with those nuts from here, and those nuts are actually held in by the bracket. There's just they kind of fit right in there, so you just have to screw in, but you just have to be able to hold them in while you're screwing the Phillips head screws on top. So it's on there now. I like the positioning, so we should be good to move forward and get it installed. All right, everyone, we're back. I got the USB outlet installed. Jump to this side real quick. You can see running just up above this wire harness. This is still pretty loose, so there's no pressure being added to that. And then I'm planning on running this wire right along, and then just to the inside of this bolt. There's it's not a huge cutout that you can run it through, and then with this top sitting back on top of it, sitting flush again, it's not pinching it too much, so I'm not worried. There is a little hole you can kind of see running right through there where there's another wire running. I wasn't able to get it through with the fuse on mine, so if yours comes without the fuse, you might be able to fit it through there, but either way, I think it still works. Running along here, and then it's just a matter of running the wire back along here, and then getting it plugged in, and then I'll do a little bit more wire cleanup, and then I'll come back to you once that's done. All right, so I got the wiring all routed, I think the way that I want it to. So over here you can see this is with a plug and play adapter for the USB. So I have it plugged in, it kind of runs and loops up along here. That's the fuse sitting there. And we got it running just under the light here, a little bit of coiled up over here and I got it zip tied. I'm gonna snip that before I put it back on, and then running up just inside that bolt again. So I'm gonna snip that up. I'm gonna throw the face back on here, the front fairing, and then I'll come back once we got it all set up to go. All right, we are all tightened back up. The front fascia is back on here. Everything's snugged down. There's a little bit of play here. You can pull it in and out so it's not binding up there at all. So good there. And then I don't have anything to plug in, but we turn this on, open her up, and you can see it's lit up. So she's got power, and that's all there is to it. Woo! Just like that, we're done, everyone. The adapter's installed, and I'm excited. It's going to be great for keeping my phone charged as I'm out on longer trips. So if you like this video, please send me a like. If you didn't like it, if it wasn't helpful, send me the dislike. It helps me know to put out better content for you guys. If you have ideas for more videos, put it down in the comments. I'd love to make more content for everyone. So until next time, my name's Marcus, and ride safe out there.